NIRSC Regulatory Services. And we're quite happy to have Jennifer working on this project. And Bobbi Jo's going to kind of deliver her slides as best she can. So I really want to thank Bobbi Jo for filling in at the very last minute.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of giving presentations, so bear with me. It's going to be short because I don't really know what she planned to talk about, but I'll give you my point of view. Okay, I need the clicker. Okay, so Jenny just went through this process, became a member of the consortium, and from my side of my interactions with her, I'll try and give this the best I can. So it kind of follows up good with the one I gave in that identify your need for the analytes or products that you're going to be scanning in your lab. What are your instrument options? So I had a list up there before the ones we support, but if you're building your own calibrations, what instruments are even out there that make sense for you? Asking questions, not only to your salesperson, but probably others that are using those instrument models or have used them in the past. And then finally, based on all the data you gather, purchasing one. And if someone wants to jump in on any university protocol for purchasing an instrument, feel free. I don't know that side of it. Okay, so identifying your need with the analyte, the methods that we talked about, and its limits in precision. So I kind of went over this, and so I think it kind of pertains to what I had mentioned earlier. So for forages, she had planned to join the consortium, but I know that they do some of their own calibrations for some other things too. Okay, so analyte methods available. I think this is referring to our chemistry methods again. Limits and precision, what's acceptable. She's a regulatory lab, so maybe her limits of accuracy are tighter than some. And then your knowledge base or expertise available in your lab. Do you need to send some of your technicians to training? Do you need to go to training before purchasing one of these? And what can you do to have a better outcome in purchasing an instrument rather than just buying the first one you see or the best deal or whatever. So your equipment and instrument options, again, the method, availability, and how fast you need it. The vendor information, like, okay, so you get the instrument, what comes with it for software, what software package do you like better, or fits better in your lab and reporting and things like that. Do you already have equipment, like the old ring cups that a lot of forage labs had or inherited from previous labs? Do you still have those cups, and do you need to use those cups? They're quite expensive. Availability, and then the different vendors. And so these slides, I think here, this was a different instrumentation that I'm not familiar with in their lab that they built calibrations for. I have not seen this one before, so I'm not going to say much about it. Okay. Huh? Okay, ask questions. So she asked me a lot of questions. I know she asked each of the instrument vendors questions. I just can't stress enough in NIRSC to just talk to people because there's no way of knowing unless talking to someone who maybe had experience with that, like real experience with that instrument or instruments. And then I assume, I haven't really seen a lot of quotes, but I assume they provide the spec sheet for the instrumentation on a quote, asking questions, again, the software. And then this is something that's often overlooked is the output of data. So each different software platform may have some features that would work better or worse for your existing reporting setups or configurations. So just being cautious and mindful of that. I guess the biggest thing I would say about asking questions would be the software from a user standpoint. Once you know that it is a good benchtop instrument, also talking with other labs that have used them is it's a good place to do it here. And while we're all here, all of the ones that we support are good and have been worked really well for our membership. And then purchasing. I don't know what else to say about that. I think that's it. Thank you.